It's so nice out here today. It's so pretty out here too. I don't know how far I went. I'll have to check my Fitbit log, but Rory and I are having the best time. I really like the Ouachita Mountains, and that's probably my favorite thing about Mena, is that I'm so dang close. Like I'm half a mile away from these gorgeous mountain trails that I get to go to anytime I want. It's fun. And we love meeting people on the trails, don't we, Roro? We just met a man and his twin daughters, beautiful redhead girls, probably like 10 or so, and they loved Rory. They absolutely loved her. And that's one of my favorite things about going out here, is we always end up meeting people, and most of them are dog lovers. And sometimes there are other people that have dogs too, and that's fun. So it's Wednesday, and it's a really nice day out, so I decided to take my lunch to the park. And I think I really want to keep doing this because, one, it's lovely, and two, it's a few blocks away from my work, and I think that could probably help me stop with like just mindless eating at my desk, and also get a few more steps in. And it's just beautiful here. I even brought some kind of stale-ish bread for all the ducks, which you can see over there. So I had an extremely relaxing lunch today, and I think I may need to start doing that more often. I went to the park again, and this time I brought a picnic blanket like I saw another woman doing out there. Well, she brought like a quilt, but I had a little picnic blanket in my trunk. I'd actually tried to sell it at consignment, but nobody wanted it, so they gave it back to me. And so I just kept it in my trunk because for some reason I didn't want to donate it. I guess I just felt like I could use it, because normally anything I send to consignment and is rejected, I bring it immediately to the local charity shop. But I just kept it for some random reason. It's like the only thing I've kept that they rejected, and and I sent it to consignment because I hadn't been using it. And I think I got it for a couple bucks in college or something, and I used it some then, and I've been holding on to it since. But yeah, it's just a little roll-up blanket, and it's got like a plastic kind of thing on the bottom so it doesn't get wet. It protects the fabric side, and it's not very pretty, but it totally works. So I actually laid down out at the park next to a big fountain, and I watched the ducks and ate my lunch. I actually ate way less than I normally do sitting at my desk, which is a wonderful side effect from that. So I think I may do that more often. It felt so luxurious. I almost fell asleep. I really did. So I think I may make that like a thing that I do. I mean, actually take my lunch hour and actually go and have lunch if it's nice out. You know, I don't care what everybody's obsessed with fall. I don't like fall. Fall is dumb. It's getting cold. It's gross. It's wet usually. I like spring. Spring is better when it's starting to get warm. You can wear dresses again, and spring's where it's at. Spring over fall. Who's with me? Spring over fall. I came home and I'd forgotten that I had put something in the crock pot for dinner tonight, and it smells so good. It's ooh, can you see? It's chicken with some sort of like teriyaki-ish marinade. I've completely forgotten what it is, mostly because I didn't label the bags when I was prepping the chicken. So it's like a surprise, but I'm excited about that. So I'm going to go to Zumba because my work day is over, and then come home and eat this food that I have graciously prepared for myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm like my own husband, and I can like surprise myself just because I'm forgetful. Roro, what's she doing? What's wrong with the puppy? What's wrong with the puppy? Oh, I love you too. He's a good girl. Ow, get out of my hair. He's a good girl. Okay, I so don't know if I should tell this story or not, but I'm working today. I go to a neighboring town to interview this really sweet woman about the battered women and children's shelter that she's running. And she does all this good work, and amazing person, amazing team. And she gives me a tour of one of the houses that's still a little bit under construction. And so we've talked for an hour about all this stuff, and she gives me a tour of this house, and we go upstairs, and she shows me that, and she shows me downstairs and everything. And as I'm coming downstairs, she says the words, be careful, the guardrail will be installed like next week or something. And then I immediately fall down the stairs. I just like 2 steps from the bottom, but I go sprawling a little bit, and I scared the daylights out of this poor woman. I feel awful. I'm fine, but I scared the daylights out of her. And this woman is actually a little bit disabled. She was having a very hard time walking around, hard time getting up the stairs, and I felt so bad. Now, once again, I'm fine. Like, I skinned my knee a little bit. There's 1 drop of blood on my knee. I'm fine, but I'm so humiliated. But this is one, why I don't wear heels. I'm wearing my flat boots, and I still tripped. And 2, why I wear shorts under all my dresses. Because 1, wind, and 2, I do things like fall down the stairs in front of people, and I feel so bad. Once again, I'm fine. My other knee twinges a little bit. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I had an MCL, PCL, ACL replacement done when I was in college, because I've told you this before, I know, sorority dance off, and I tore my ACL, MCL, PCL, had to have them surgically done. So this knee kind of twinges a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little inflamed. Mostly it's back to normal. I can jump around and do whatever. But yeah, that hurts a little bit, but I think I'm fine. And I probably give that poor woman half a heart attack. And I feel so bad. Oh, going into thank God it's Friday. It's Friday. I'm in the post office. Post office is right there. I'm going to check my budget mail. I'm going to go home and try not to mentally, destroy anyone else. Doing real good this week. It's 32 degrees outside. I'm now baritone, and this is why I'm sick, because there is a freeze warning going on, but Monday through Thursday of this week, it was in the 70s. I was wearing dresses with cardigans and sunscreen, and all of a sudden the temperature drops, and I have a cold, and I'm miserable. Rory is keeping me company. But mostly all I've been doing today is drinking tea and resting and hoping that I'll feel a little better tomorrow so I can get some household stuff done and my grocery shopping for the week and all the budget girl stuff I usually do on the weekends. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, so day 2 of being sick. I normally, on the weekends, try to get ish done. And that involves cleaning my home, grocery shopping, meal prepping, all the YouTube filming, and stuff like that. And I try to film 2 weeks out, or I try to film a week out. So the videos for this week are already set. Like my 5 frugal things that'll drop tomorrow, I filmed last weekend. Same with the other videos through there. So this week's videos have already been set without me having to do anything. And I do that because crap like this happens. You get sick or something goes wrong, and it's better to be in a little early. So I basically ended up saying, oh heck no, I'm not filming anything today. 1, because it hurts so bad to talk, and 2, I'm miserable. So most of today I feel like 80% of my capacity was just like drinking hot beverages and watching internet videos. But I can wait to clean my house. It's not bad. I keep it fairly clean. So I can wait to vacuum. I can wait to do stuff like that. But the two things I had to do was buy groceries, because I gotta eat this week, and do my laundry, because I'm out of socks and like cleaning rags, and going to work naked is not fun. So doing laundry and shopping, grocery shopping went okay. The weather is just so bad. It keeps raining on and off, and it's cold, and I actually left my jacket at home when I came home to rest between changing my laundry out. It's just not fun. I'm not great at being sick. It doesn't happen very often, but I'm really bad at it. So once I get my laundry home, I will try to put all of it away. I can't promise that that's going to happen, though. But I will have food to eat, and I will have clothes to wear this week. So that's pretty much all I can ask of myself, and I'm okay with that. I didn't mind laundromats when I lived somewhere where there were enough laundromats around that they were in competition, and they had to keep their facilities nice so that people would go and use them. It didn't even matter that they cost a little more. It was the machines worked, the place was clean, it usually wasn't overcrowded. I've never lived somewhere like Mena before where there are two laundromats and they're both utter crap. The one that I was just in, this woman is running the washer, and it's just gushing water out the bottom, flooding the entire place, and she's not stopping it because she doesn't want to lose the $1.50. And I had to explain to her, listen lady, it's not cleaning your clothes. The water isn't going into the drum, it's gushing out onto the floor. You can just stop this washer and get it to quit doing that. Put it in another one. They'll refund your money tomorrow if you come back by and tell them what happened. And she's like, well, I'm not from here, so I'm not going to come back for $1.50. I'm like, you'd rather flood the place? And you know, one of the dryers works well, and then another one of the dryers barely dries any of my stuff, and it's just such a pain in the ass. And also, one of the washers tore up one of my dress sleeve things, straps, that's the word. And so now I'm gonna have to get that fixed, and that's gonna cost money. And I know that at this point I should probably just buy a washer and dryer, but it's the year of sacrifice. I'm trying to get out of debt. I don't want to stop that to buy machines to go into my house just as a small convenience for me. It works out better mathematically for me to deal with this crap. It's not fun, especially when I'm sick.